Hey everyone, welcome back to the Peakflo AI Podcast. I'm Saurabh, co-founder and CEO of Peakflo. With me we have Dmitry, the co-founder and CTO of Peakflo. Today's episode, we really are looking forward to hosting. Dmitry, do you know why?
Yeah, I actually know why, and it's gonna blow your minds. We are gonna present how Peakflo AI voice agents are transforming insurance industry.
Yeah, so imagine all those workflows that are tedious, such as first notice of loss, policy renewals, policy servicing, that are incredibly manual and require agents to use the phone to respond to client queries or to take client claims. We're going to demonstrate today how Peakflo AI agents can actually do that at scale for carriers and agents alike. So without much further ado, I would love to jump straight into the first demo, which is about first notice of loss. So Dmitry, let's trigger the call.
Hi, this is Alex from Acme Insurance. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I just got into a huge collision on the US Highway 101 just before Bayshore Freeway, and I kind of need a tow truck ASAP.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. You've done the right thing by calling. I'll guide you through each step. First, before we get started, is everyone safe right now?
Yeah, everyone's safe, Alex. Thanks for asking.
Okay, great. I'm glad to hear that. I see here your policy is active, which is good. To make sure I have the right policy in front of me, can you confirm your date of birth?
Yeah, my date of birth is June 30th, 1992.
Okay, great. Thanks for confirming. Now let's get some more details about what happened. You mentioned it was on US Highway 101, just before Bayshore Freeway. Can you tell me what time the accident occurred?
Yeah, I mean, it just occurred like 15 minutes back. So I was just taking the exit 398 on the Bayshore Freeway, and a gray Toyota Corolla just came out of nowhere and just rammed, rear-ended me. So, my car is totally, totaled, and I need a tow truck ASAP. I already have a CHP, a California Highway Patrol report number, if you'd like me to share that as well.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. It sounds like a pretty serious collision. Thanks for sharing the details. Let me just make a note of that. So, it was around 15 minutes ago on US Highway 101, just before the Bayshore Freeway exit. A Toyota Corolla rear-ended you. I see you have a police report number already. That's great. First, let me confirm that you need a tow service. The ETA for the tow truck is around 23 minutes to your location. Now, apart from the rear ending, were there any injuries to yourself or anyone else in the car?
No injuries. Everybody's luckily safe. We've got some airbags deployed, but there's no injury.
Okay, that's really good to hear. And was anyone else involved besides you in the Toyota Corolla?
No, it's just the two of us. Only the two cars that were involved.
Got it. Who was driving your vehicle at the time of the accident?
That would be myself.
Okay, got it. And just to confirm, your vehicle is not drivable, correct?
Nope.
Okay, since the car is not drivable and you need a tow truck, do you also need a rental car while repairs are being made?
Yes, I would need a rental car. Yes.
Okay, I can arrange that for you. Do you happen to have photos of the damage to your vehicle or the accident scene?
Yeah, absolutely. I can share all the photos. Just send me a email or a link where I can upload it. I'll be happy to.
Okay, great. I'm going to send you an email with a link where you can easily upload the photos and any other documents you might have, like the police report. You should receive that in a few minutes. All right, so just to summarize, you were rear-ended by a Toyota Corolla on US Highway 101 just before the Bayshore Freeway about 15 minutes ago. Thankfully, no one was injured. Your vehicle isn't drivable, so I've arranged for a tow truck, and I'm also setting up a rental car for you. I'll also send you an email where you can upload the photos and police report. Your claim has been recorded. You'll receive confirmation shortly, and your adjuster will reach out. Your claim number is 12345. Your assigned adjuster is Kunal Purigit. You'll hear from Kunal within 1 to 2 business days. His phone number is +1 555 210 and his email is kunal.purigit@peakflo.co. You're all set for now. Can I help you with anything else?
No, Alex, that's really helpful. Thank you so much for your time. And thanks for making sure that the tow truck arrives on time. Yeah, you mentioned 23 minutes. That's right?
Yes, that's right. The ETA for the tow truck is approximately 23 minutes. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. If anything new comes up, just reply to the confirmation email and we'll help.
All right, thank you so much. Cheers, bye-bye. Boom. So, do you see how seamless this was? Our AI handles 24/7 all incoming calls relating to first notice of loss, no human intervention needed. And carriers, listen up. This slashes your headcount costs and your operating costs significantly. You've got AI agents that have 24/7 round-the-clock availability. They're incredibly scalable. They can handle parallel calls, hundreds, thousands of parallel incoming calls. And most importantly, it allows for faster processing. Right after the agent is done talking, it puts together a lot of inputs that have been captured from the call and then would trigger your FNOL claims processing workflows as per your SOP, right? So that's really what we were here to demonstrate. What did you think about that, Dmitry?
I think it was too seamless, Saurabh. Where all these details are coming from, all this color of the car, all this exit. I couldn't come up with such random things, but I checked on Google Maps and it's a real place. Where is it coming from?
This happened like late August. I literally got rear-ended at like 2 a.m. coming back from a friend's place. And like the car got totally destroyed. Luckily, everybody was safe, but we got rear-ended by a real great Toyota Corolla, actually on just before exit 398 on 101. So like I'm telling you this from experience that getting someone on the phone at 2 a.m. is nearly impossible. So the fact that AI agents can coordinate directly with tow truck companies, can tell you the ETA in real time, it gave me an ETA as soon as I called and I gave it a location, right? So that's really, really valuable because that's what someone who's in that situation needs at that moment, right? But Dmitry, like what was really, really important is we share with people like what goes on in the underlying layer. So like how did we orchestrate this workflow to actually make possible this seamless interaction that we just had with this AI agent?
Yeah, so there is actually a lot of things happening under the hood. So while you just having a call and conversation, the agent itself is operating across multiple channels and spinning off separate tasks and separate agents to check with towing company how much time it will take. It will check in database in your systems who will be your servicing agent and who is available right now. So all these background checks are happening while we're speaking, and the agent also orchestrates omni-channel. It operates omni-channel, so you can have a call in parallel, you can send SMS or WhatsApp photos, what's happening to the agent. It will recognize what's happening and will react accordingly in the call. So all this magic is happening because we orchestrate the agentic network. And it's all happening asynchronously across all the channels like a real insurance agent.
Yeah, I think this is like really powerful. The fact that we can have this multi-agent orchestration that is, checking from the towing truck company, hey, where is your tow truck? This is the location where an accident has happened. What would be a rough ETA? And then it was able to have that conversation while it is speaking with me and then relay that information. That is magic. That is magic. The fact that it was already able to assign an adjuster, that's amazing as well. So yeah, I really see the value of this multi-agent parallel conversation, and then the distilled information is coming to the user who's interacting with this agent, right? Like so.
And there is even one more thing. It's the process doesn't stop here after we finish the call. Actually, the agent is working on right now, and it's gonna send you follow-up emails with all the information required. You should check your email and see if anything has arrived.
Absolutely. Let's actually pull that one out. We're looking at this email from about 7 minutes ago, and that has all the claim information, policy details, and it seems to have very accurately captured everything that I actually spoke about on the call. So the incident date, the incident time, where it happened, who rear-ended, and also the CHP report number that I actually gave on the call. So I think this is pretty impressive. I think this is exactly what person needs. And it's also given me a link to send documents. So if I click on the link, I can potentially attach all photos and actually send it out to the person so that it goes to the adjuster. So yeah, I see what you're saying here, that the AI agent is not just, performing one step in the loop, which is just having a conversation with the user, but also sending a summary email, sending adjuster details, and also sending this really easy link so that I can drop all the photos over there. That would help me get my claim processed quickly. So yeah, this is pretty powerful. I think this will really revolutionize the way carriers and agents are currently handling FNOLs. I think this is huge for the industry.
Next up, policy renewals. Agencies, if you're understaffed and you see how your customers slip away during the renewals because some of other agencies are reaching out more proactively and keeping contact with them in touch, then our agents for policy renewal will be a solution for you, available every day for customers, answering their questions and making sure they will sign the deal for the policy renewal.
Yeah, absolutely. Voice agents really can be the secret weapon, especially for understaffed agencies that don't necessarily have the headcount to go after existing clients and make personal calls to them to make sure that renewals happen. So think of your AI agent, voice AI agent, as your personal assistant that's doing super personalized outreach to each of your existing clients that have renewals coming up. And there is a massive amount of I would say leverage that this gives you, meaning one AI agent doing parallel calls, having all the data that is required to actually trigger a renewal. You can also give it certain parameters within which it can actually perform some negotiations, especially for renewal rates. And I think most importantly, this can really help with cost-effective upsells. So a lot of agents want to make sure that the client that is using them for an auto insurance would also use them for maybe home insurance or fire insurance and stuff like that. So these agents are also really well designed to make sure that at the point of renewal they can also plug in those upsells and really pump up your revenue that you're getting on a per user basis. So without much further ado, I think Dmitry and I are super excited to actually show you a demo. So Dmitry, let's go for it. Hello?
Hey, this is Jason from Acme Insurance. I'm calling about your auto insurance renewal for your 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan, which is due on October 30th, 2025. Is this a good time to ask you a few questions for the renewal process?
Yeah, sure, Jason. I've got 5 minutes. We can have a chat.
All right, so I have your address as 3879 Pinecrest Drive, Beechwood. Is that still correct?
Yep, that's still my current address.
And you're still driving your 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan VIN ending in 23456, right?
That's correct.
Okay, mileage on file is 12,000. How much has that changed this year?
We're averaging about 15,000 miles a year now.
Okay, so I see your driving record here, but just to confirm, any new tickets, accidents, or violations in the past year? Sometimes recent incidents don't show up right away. Anything you'd like me to note?
No, not really. No moving violations, no traffic violations whatsoever.
And has your driver's license status changed at all?
No, my driver's license is still current.
Okay, your policy currently lists Saurabh Chauhan. Should we add or remove anyone?
Yeah, I need you to add my spouse.
Okay, I can help with that. What is your spouse's full name?
Yeah, that would be Jane Doe.
And what is Jane Doe's date of birth?
That would be July 1st, 1992.
Okay, and do they have a valid driver's license?
Yeah, of course they do.
What state was their license issued in?
California.
How many years of licensed driving experience do they have?
About 15 years.
Are they a student? They could qualify for a student discount.
No, they're not a student.
Okay, do you mostly use the vehicle for personal use or business use?
Personal commute.
Would you like to keep your liability, collision, and comprehensive coverage as is?
Honestly, I don't really remember my coverage limits. Could you remind me what they are?
Okay, so you currently have liability coverage of $15,000 for bodily injury per person, $30,000 for bodily injury per accident, and $5,000 for property damage per accident. Your collision coverage is $50,000, and your comprehensive coverage is $30,000 with a $500 deductible.
Honestly, my property damage coverage is like really low. I want to increase it to like $50,000.
Okay, and would you like to increase your uninsured motorist or personal injury protection coverage?
No.
Okay, I see you already have multi-policy and loyalty discounts applied. I'll check your eligibility for more, like low mileage, telematics, defensive driving course, or multi-car. You'll get the update in the email. All right. Have you installed any new anti-theft devices or safety features this year?
I installed a dash cam.
All right, so I've updated your details and flagged adjustments for recalculation. Renewal documents will be sent to salesdemo@peakflo.co, is that correct?
Yeah, that would be correct.
We'll email you comparison scenarios with the adjustments we made so you're fully informed. If you have any questions or need assistance with the renewal process, feel free to reach out. We're here to help. We hope you'll renew with us and continue to enjoy the trusted protection and service of Acme Insurance. Goodbye.
All right, so higher retention rates, huh?
Absolutely. Sounds like they are closing the deal today.
Honestly, yeah, I think this is like a really powerful tool. Like I mentioned, this really unlocks massive time savings and massive leveraged outreach capabilities for small agencies that really don't have the resources to pick up the phone and call hundreds of thousands of clients at the same time. And honestly, I think this personalized outreach really is a game changer, especially the fact that this happens like 60 days, 30 days, even 90 days before the policy needs to be renewed, so they can really control this. I think this really can give the power of an infinite team to small or mid-sized agencies, but also works really well for large carriers who have this massive client base, and also the ROI for them doesn't make sense to have a warm body pick up the call, pick up the phone and trigger a call. So I think this is pretty cool. I think what we'd love to do is just like the previous use case, Dmitry, I was wondering whether we should also just showcase how this entire call that we had actually fits in an existing workflow, right? So Jason mentioned on the call that he's gonna send us the renewal quotation as per the information that he took on the call. So should we also demonstrate that as well? Let me see my inbox. I seem to have received 2 emails. I got this email 1 minute ago, and I can see that my 6-month renewal is costing me something around $840 from this company, and obviously could be something that we can look at. There's also another email that they seem to have sent, like we were discussing, that this actually feeds into the entire workflow. The previous email was actually meant for the end customer, that i.e. myself, but this is an email example where the agent that just had a conversation with us has triggered an email to their internal management or their internal agents, and has sort of summarized the conversation and takeaway. So they've said that the customer is not confirmed their renewal, which I obviously did not on the call, and they've already reached out to the customer to confirm their interest in renewal, and they've given us some options. So I think as of this, this email is a great example of how the agent is able to sort of provide internal updates to agencies and carriers, and not just have direct communication with the customer. So I think this really sort of completes the entire workflow that an existing real agent might be doing today, that has a target to hit certain amount of renewal quotas.
Got it. And the best part is that it also integrates with your systems, so it can pull the actual quotations and the calculations and provide the real numbers that are specific to your business, and apply the discounts. And then after confirmation from the user, it can obviously push the results back automatically into the system and mark it as renewed at the new premium and record all the details. And even if you are using some systems that don't have an API integration or CSV, then we have browser agents which can actually open the legacy system and just record all the information like a usual insurance agent, like an operator.
Got it. So interfacing with AMS is also possible to make sure that whatever was the interaction that the agent had with the customer can be recorded into their system of record. And
Yes.
whether it's through direct API or AI-based browser agents that you mentioned, we're able to sort of still make sure that the system of record is always up to date. Yes.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly.
Got it. Awesome. So yeah, these were the two demos that we were extremely excited about. We'll do just one more, which is around policy servicing. I think Dmitry, you and I both know we've been doing lots and lots of attending lots and lots of trade shows here in SF. In the last 2 weeks, this is probably going to be our third trade show, and we're obviously very excited. But one of the things that you see at trade shows is that the event organizer always asks you for lots and lots of information and updates. One of the things that they ask you, would be the certificate of insurance that covers, liability that may arise from your booth and stuff like that. So we had a bit of experience where we already have an insurer and we just wanted to get our certificate of insurance, but we needed to have the event organizer name somewhere there in the COI, and I think it took us quite a few calls and a bit of back forth to get that happen, to make that happen. So I think what we're going to do is also show an example of a policy servicing, just to demonstrate how easy I think something like that could be, and something that we ourselves have required very recently. So yeah, let's trigger that call. All right, hello.
Hi, this is Alex from Acme Insurance. How can I assist you today?
Hey Alex, we're organizing an event and we kind of need to move some logistics around it, including our car. So we're looking for the certificate of insurance for our car so that we can share it with the ferry logistics company.
Of course, I can help with that right away. May I please confirm a few details before pulling up your policy?
Sure, go ahead.
Can I please confirm your date of birth for security purposes?
Yeah, that's June 30th, 1992.
Thank you. Let me pull up your auto policy. All right, I see it here. This is for your 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan, correct?
That's correct.
Your policy number is 542CP912 and it's currently active through October 30th, 2025, right?
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
Can you tell me why you need this certificate? For example, vehicle registration, leasing, financing, or a business partner request?
It's a business partner request. We need to share the certificate of insurance with this logistics company that is moving the car.
Who should be listed as the certificate holder? Please provide their company or full name.
Yeah, that would be Logistics San Francisco Company.
What's their address?
1111 Pine Street, San Francisco.
Would you also like them listed as an additional insured or only the certificate holder?
The certificate holder is enough.
What would be their email address?
That would be salesdemo@peakflo.co.
So just for your information, the certificate will show all your active auto coverages and liability. We also include the vehicle's VIN and coverage limits on the certificate. Do you need any specific wording or notes included?
Yeah, just include a note that this is being issued at their request in order to move the car across multiple states.
You will receive the certificate by email in 12 to 24 working hours. Please confirm the correct recipient address once again.
Yeah, the recipient address is salesdemo@peakflo.co.
Let's quickly confirm everything. This is for your 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan and we're issuing a certificate for Logistics San Francisco at 1111 Pine Street, San Francisco, showing all your active auto coverages and liability to be sent by email to salesdemo@peakflow.c.o. Is that all correct?
That's all correct.
Perfect. Your request is now logged for processing. You've done everything needed for your request. Your coverage continues without interruption. We'll email you once the certificate is ready, so you're fully informed. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that'll be all. Thank you so much.
Thank you for choosing Acme Insurance. Have a wonderful day.
I'm already a fan of Acme Insurance.
They're doing a pretty good job. I can see it.
Yeah. I wish we would be able to get instant turnaround like that all the time. But let's check out what sort of certificate of insurance that I've received. Let me just open my email here and see what seems to have arrived at in my inbox. So I can see that it triggered a certificate of insurance, although it said 12 to 24 hours, but it seems to have already triggered one. So it has the policyholder information, the certificate holder details, the delivery representative details. So yeah, I think this is pretty helpful, and allows a lot of creates a lot of value for a lot of our clients. But I would love to just go back to the original conversation that we were having, that these AI technology, when applied to the insurance use case, how does it really unlock this magical ROI, especially when it comes to use cases that we demoed today, like renewals, like FNOLs, policy servicing. What do you think this would do for all the companies, such as agencies, brokers, and carriers that are looking out there to optimize their margins, and make sure that they are able to have profitable growth, meaning they're able to scale their revenue without having to potentially linearly scale their costs? The insurance industry seems to be under a lot of pressure when it comes to their margins. How do you think this could be useful for them?
Yeah, absolutely. So from what I see is that this kind of automation will allow companies to have higher margins by first of all optimizing the revenue, getting more renewals, upselling things. This is something that is usually agencies don't have much time, but this is where they leak the revenue, to be honest. So on the revenue side, they can increase it. Then on the cost side, it also is the agents are available 24/7. They can service and at much cheaper cost than having a dedicated call center that is servicing the clients, for example. Right. At the same time, what we see is that NPS of the customers, happiness of the customers, is also increasing because their requests are being serviced on the spot. Instead of waiting for days for the response, trying to get on a call, texting and having no response back, they can immediately receive policy servicing, for example. And I think it allows a lot of companies of different size to stay competitive and improve their services.
Absolutely.
Out of the quickly and just deploy our agents out of the box.
Absolutely. So guys, voice AI agent technology is truly game changing. It's gonna level the playing field, especially as Dmitry mentioned, for the smaller mid-sized players, who want to make sure that they provide personalized outreach to their clients and white glove treatment, but don't necessarily have the resources or the headcount of the staff to actually make that happen. And at the same time, it can really be a game changer for large carriers that want to augment or supplement their existing workforce and essentially make sure that they will provide the same quality of white glove service that they might provide to large enterprise clients. They can provide the exact same quality of service to the long tail clients as well, right? So it's really going to be a game changer truly for the industry. So all right, that's all for today, folks. You saw it here. Peakflow's AI agents that are absolutely at the cutting edge when it comes to insurance operations automation. Stay innovative, and thank you so much for your time today at the Peakflo AI Pod. Thank you.
Join us for next episodes. Click like, subscribe.
And catch us at IDC Vegas. We're at booth K38. Thank you guys.
Thank you. See you.